What's up, nerds? Oh god, I'm causing your audio to top out. Uh, you may want to turn down my volume slightly on Discord. Okay, well, why do you have scene transitions? Do delete. Hit the delete button on your computer. Okay, try right-clicking it.
It's still not doing anything.
You sure? I don't know how to use OBS. My fucking bad. I've streamed on
God
Twitch
damn
3
you.
times using it. Look, my bad. I thought it had a feature it doesn't. You know, it should have that feature.
I'm gonna get banned in like 0.2 seconds for streaming in the wrong category.
Yep.
But I guess only on Twitch, because
God, 3D modeling is a pain in the ass.
I really do have to edit it myself on YouTube. This is so stupid.
That's what I said.
I know. This is so stupid. It doesn't even show me live on my end here.
Well, did you put the key into YouTube? Here, stop streaming. Hit the stop streaming thing on OBS.
No, hold on. Why does it think I'm streaming Fifth Identity? When the fuck did I ever... Excuse me. Because it's picking it up.
Okay.
But it's just that, like, if I go to on my phone, I can't.
Well, that's because you have to change it on your computer.
Why?
I don't know, that's just how it is. You may want to hit stop streaming on OBS.
Why?
So a stream doesn't see this stuff.
It can only see Genshin.
Oh. Alright.
You watched me set it up.
No, I didn't click into stream by then.
Can you please hop in the stream quickly and tell me if
YouTube stream or a Twitch stream?
I don't care.
Yeah, it's just picking up Genshin.
No, I mean, can you hear the goddamn
Can I hear what?
Can you hear the shit in the back?
No.
Okay, good.
I also can't hear Genshin audio for some
Well,
reason.
yeah, because I'm not tabbed in, genius.
I fucking bad.
What the fuck am I doing? I don't know if I actually have permissions. I can't remember.
Would you not have permissions?
Oh, I can use Nia's account. Great. Oh, for God's sake. Okay. Guess we're dealing with that later. Okay. Hold on, I gotta find. Okay, you in the. Are you in the, Discord stream?
Yeah.
Okay. So we continue with Navia's line.
Alright.
No? Okay. What in the hell? So am I needing to swap back between Novelet and Navia's? This is so stupid. Why does Navia even have to be in Novelet's story?
I don't know. I guess people like the fancy French lady too much.
What's going on here? Jeez.
No, but it's got Navia in it.
Over here!
Don't know why they can't just say, oh,
Whoa.
this
Look at all
isn't a
these
fucking
people.
important quest.
Hey
Like,
there, are you
oh, this
Navia's
isn't an
friends
Archon
too?
quest.
These are the
We
people
can
who have
have
had
this
recent
character
dealings
in
at the
more than
Marsh
one
of
area.
Sandra. They're usually hidden in the Fleuve Cendre, but I sent for someone to invite them over.
Invite them over?
Exactly. Now, I heard there's great coffee here, and so I asked them if they'd like to come and have some.
Yeah, it's our pleasure to be guests of the Spina di Rosula.
I've wanted to have a meetup like this for ages.
Something
Yeah, you don't say,
off.
Paimon.
But
You don't
well.
fucking
Let's
say.
Is there anyone called Essa here?
Yes, that's me.
Oh.
You're Essa?
Oh my god, he's
Yes.
gonna break for it.
Yes, monsieur Nervilet.
Oh no.
Did you write that
Anyway.
threatening letter to Kiara?
I did, but I was just following orders.
Orders from whom?
Domenico. He was my boss. I couldn't disobey his orders.
Domenico. Where is he now?
The fortress of Meropide.
Well, I'm afraid even the Spina would have trouble looking into that place. Looks like you'll have to make the trip yourselves. This was as much as I could do.
You've done more than enough. I am extremely grateful for your help.
Leave the formalities for later. You should find Domenico first. If he really is the one setting up the conspiracy, it'd be best if he's exposed as soon as possible.
Alright then, let's head to the fortress right now.
Let's go, Paimon. You annoying little bastard.
Hey,
What?
I marked the stream for kids.
Why would you mark it for kids if I'm here?
It's Genshin Impact.
It's Genshin Impact. They've killed people.
Also, is no one gonna talk about how dark Ridsley's story quest actually was? Like,
Yeah. Why would you mark it for kids
we're not
then?
doing it.
But I'm still here.
Yeah, there's no getting rid of you, is there?
I mean, there is. You just get rid of me, but
Well, this is
that's
our,
not the most advisable.
This is our, you know,
It's
channel.
Monsieur Nervalet.
Bro, everyone's simping for him. Chill.
Welcome to the
What?
fortress of
Just because
Meropide,
he can
dear
solo the
esteemed guests.
whole fucking abyss doesn't mean that they
and
need
a
to
greeting
chill.
from none other than the Duke himself.
I
Guess
have
we made
no
a name
idea
for
if that
ourselves
made
at this
sense, but
place.
it made sense in my
This
head.
isn't anything new. I figured you had important matters to discuss when the two of you, not to mention the Chief Justice, showed up. Let's assume we've gone through the pleasantries and cut right to the chase.
Sorry. This is right in the middle of their face.
I do remember a thing or two about Domenico. He once attempted to round up the other inmates and instigate a protest.
Who does this guy think he is? Paimon hopes nothing came of it.
He once attempted to, I said, meaning that it was over before it even started. And now he's threatening Melazines, is he? To be honest, Domenico doesn't seem like much of a conspirator. The fact that the three of you bothered to personally investigate raises a flag. Is there something else going on behind the scenes here?
He's got the same concerns we do.
I am concerned about this incident because something similar has occurred in the past.
Aha, it's
I
not
wish to
picking
meet
it up.
Domenico in person and have my questions answered.
Okay, well,
That's an
Discord's
easy one.
certainly fucking
Let me
picking it
think.
up.
I think he's at...
I'm not worried about
Did I
Discord,
hear
I'm
someone
worried
say
about
Melazine?
Stream.
What happened?
Of course.
I'm very quiet in my stream
Yeah,
though.
and we're investigating. The person who threatened her
So I
seems
just
to
turned
be
myself
imprisoned here. Really? Is Kiara gonna be okay?
There's no need to worry. Clarande is protecting her as we speak.
Well, that's great. But if the criminal's still... Is there any...
Oh no, wait, it sounds doubled if it's...
Ridsley. Okay, I get it. I'll bring Domenico to you. That's your only demand, correct? Think of it as more of a humble request. I'm here on my own accord, not to formally transfer a criminal for trial.
There
I
we go.
urge you to set aside any concerns.
Okay, sorry stream, I'm gonna be very quiet, but I guess I'll just have to yell.
You do that anyways. Oh, come on. That was the cue for you to yell at me.
Sorry, I'm hearing both the stream and trying to talk. It's hard to do both, okay? It's weird when I hear myself talking, okay? It's hard to keep talking when I hear myself talking. It like
Yeah, you
takes-
keep fucking talking.
Cause I'm trying to keep talking with it, like, you know what? Fuck you. Anyways,
You know you can mute OBS.
huh?
You can mute OBS if that's what you're hearing yourself through.
No, I'm hearing myself because I have my AirPod in with it connected to my phone, watching the stream to make sure that it's not doubled because I don't have the headphones in.
Okay, well, it's certainly fine.
Now it's fine because I turned down my volume.
Okay.
Thanks for the trouble. Consider me in your debt.
Whoa! If Paimon were the Duke, Paimon would take this chance to ask for something really important.
Of course he would.
Well, were I still a criminal, I'd probably
She would
ask for a
ask for
lighter
food.
sentence. But I'm sure Monsieur Neuvillette would reject that. But enough jokes. I'll look for Domenico and bring him to you. Make yourselves at home. Our dear head nurse has mentioned you quite a few times, so I'm sure she has a lot to say.
Please come with me to the infirmary. Ah, and watch your step. There's some pretty dark areas, so make sure you don't trip over anything.
First, I want to go to the credit coupon store. Wherever it is. Okay, so I think I'm on the floor for it? I don't know. Well, would you like to tell me? Are you able to tell?
Hell no.
Okay, I am right.
Got her!
And there goes that.
Oh. That's all I have left to... Damn. I had the... Oh, well, achievement.
Wow.
I'm gonna be completely honest right now.
Did Neuvillette just walk
hate-
by?
Now that I think about it, I can leave this place soon. Huh?
I can't focus when people won't shut up about Navia help.
Well, I mean, it's not every day that you see the highest court just walk past you.
It's not every day you see a dragon walk on its 2 feet.
Excuse me, I see the toothless dance every single day.
But anyways, I find the Fortress of Meripede, like, so atrocious to try and,
Yeah, I think it's
navigate.
specifically designed to be like that.
Ugh,
There's no
Please
way
rest
any
here for a
sane
moment.
person designed this to be easily
and would
traversable.
anyone like anything to drink? Paimon's not that thirsty, but thanks anyway. Thirst is a warning sign that you're dehydrated, which means you have to drink up even before that. I'll bring you some tea. I'm sure you'll have a lot to talk about. Typical Sijun. Concerned about everyone's health as always. Why aren't you two saying anything?
You noticed them too. The badges they wore on their chests looked quite familiar.
Familiar? Paimon didn't even realize they were wearing them. But if both of you say so, let's go ask them about it.
That's not a bad idea. I will stay here and wait for news from you.
Of course, because we're the only ones who know
Scatter! Skyward!
Anything you need? Oh, this? Are you interested in joining the Mutual Aid Network?
The Mutual Aid Network? Oh, don't tell Paimon you're another shady organization like the Beret Society.
The Beret Society. Oh, you mean the group that was dissolved a while back. Rest assured, we're completely
It
different.
was yesterday.
Okay then, what does your network usually do?
A while back. Motherfucker, it
We
was
have a very long
yesterday.
history, going back as far as 400 years ago. We have never had many members throughout our history, nor do we have much of a reputation, but everyone treats each other like family. Helping each other is our purpose. At the same time, we seek to maintain just dealings as much as possible.
Sounds like a pretty neat organization.
All we want is to defend ourselves. None of us have ever committed serious crimes, and we're not especially powerful either. We're at a natural disadvantage here in the fortress. But people won't give us a hard time if we stick together.
You two look kind of familiar. It's the symbol of the Mutual Aid Network designed by our first president. From what I've heard, it's based on something called a Medal of Peace. I've never seen one of those medals for myself, though. The first president of our network was an amazing person. Powerful as he was, he never used his strength against anyone. He encouraged the weaker criminals to stick together and look out for each other. All of us have a lot of respect for him.
Interested in joining the Mutual Aid Network? If you'd like to learn more, here's our flyer.
They have flyers? Man, I wish
Our
robotics
slogan may have
was
evolved
well
over the
organized as
centuries,
these
but our goal
motherfuckers.
has remained unchanged. Here, this book is for you. You're welcome to come and sign up anytime.
We're not
Should have
professional
gathered enough
criminals.
information. Let's
Yeah,
head
they
back
seem
and
like
talk to
pleasant
Neverland.
enough people.
And that's what we thought about the Beret Society, didn't we? Oh, for fuck's sake.
No, I never once thought that about the Beret Society.
Did you manage to gather any intel?
Mm-hmm. The people who wore the badges belong to an organization called the Mutual Aid Network. According to them, the badge's design was inspired by the Medal of Peace. Have you seen any of those before?
I personally crafted 2 of them myself. They were awarded to Carol and Vautrin. Carol's medal was destroyed in a fire. The only one that remained should belong to Vautrin.
So for context here, Carol and Vautrin is 2 people that were like really entrusted to Neuvillette. Carol was a Melusine, and like she was the one who talked to Neuvillette about Melusines moving into the Court of Fontaine, and he was the one who like, you know, asked them. But then people weren't accepting of them. They're like, go back where you came from, blah, 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 discriminatory. Anyways,
So, anyways, discrimination.
They came to the point, like, the people went as far as staging a crime, like staging a murder, and blaming Carol for it. But it was getting, like, within not too long, it was becoming clear that, you know, Carol had nothing to do with it. But Carol, who was like, you know, just a really nice and sweet Melusine, couldn't handle it and took her own life. And then Vautrin, they didn't say specifically what he did, but he did something as like revenge because he saw his Carol reminded him of his little sister who had passed away. Does sound familiar at all?
And you mark this stream for children.
It'll be fine. Anyways, yeah, so he did something. They weren't specific on what he did, but he did something in order to get revenge. And then all of the people in Fontaine were like, he did it for Carol to prove, like, that Carol didn't deserve what happened to her and blah blah blah. But Neuvillette still deemed him guilty. So he was sent to the Fortress of Meripede, I guess. But yeah, so Carol was the first Melusine to come to Fontaine and was trying to get people to like Melusines, but they were just not happy with them.
Racism.
That's what I said, and then you're like, there's no racism.
Well, yeah. Racism's just easier to say, though. It's technically xenophobia.
Anyways, so that's...
Oh! So the network was inspired by... Monsieur Neuvillette, His Grace has requested your presence in his office. He's found Domenico.
All right. Let us talk to him first and get to the bottom of this situation.
And the reason we ended up here is because this one Melusine Kiara got a threat letter. Do I have it in my backpack still? Okay, I guess I don't have it, but you received some threat letter.
The secrets of the mechanical arts are too profound to convey in a few simple words. Oh, but why must the listener grow weary whenever I begin to divulge them?
I cannot.
Skyward! Scatter!
Tell them be quiet because we're streaming.
Don't worry, they went back upstairs.
Thank God.
Though they do spend like 30 minutes.
Well, hopefully they'll be quiet, though. I mean, you're supposed to be quiet when going to bed, no?
Yeah, but would you be really surprised if I said that they don't do that?
Let's just hope. Pretend to be asleep at your computer. I don't know, and I don't care.
Yeah.
Murder them in their sleep. Okay.
Pretend to be asleep while I'm doing this.
Allow me to introduce this
marketed for children, she
fine
says.
gentleman,
Murder them in
Domenico.
their sleep, she said.
Why don't you explain everything to him?
Well,
Neuvillette?
I didn't know.
What do you want? What are you gonna do?
Hassan has already confessed, so there really isn't any need to keep hiding.
That idiot! I can't believe I trusted him.
Let me ask this another way. It was your idea to send that letter, correct?
Yes.
Who is pulling your strings?
What? You're not trying to frame me for something I haven't done, are you?
It's best if you realize the gravity of your situation. The Chief Justice of Fontaine has been personally investigating your case. I assume your previous attempt to incite unrest at the Fortress of Meripede has something to do with this as well.
I admit I acted on impulse. I'll tell you the truth. But before that, you must ensure my safety.
Impulse.
I can do that.
Oh my.
You see, we're all reasonable people here.
I only intended to do some small business at first. Someone contacted me about delivering some goods and promised me a generous sum of more in return. After making a few trips, I was suddenly approached by the Marechaussee Phantom. They accused me of smuggling prohibited items, and I was put on trial. But I refused to accept any of that. The ignorant can be rightfully absolved from guilt, right? Well, I suspect that someone got me locked up here so they could get their hands on my goods.
And then you decided to take revenge on the Melazines? Over that?
You're hopeless.
My initial target was
Ironic you
Navia.
say that.
Everyone in the forces of Meropide was declared guilty by him after all. So they must more or less hold a grudge against them, right? If I could get them to strike back. But for some reason, no one wanted to team up with me. That mutual aid network in particular. What did those nobodies even gain from trying to challenge me? Seriously. In the end, I had to redirect my focus onto Melazines to salvage things. I recall that Kiara was the one who confiscated my goods for inspection. So I asked one of the more approachable guards to send a letter, claiming that I meant to contact my family. But the letter was in fact addressed to Essa. I requested that he write a threat letter to Kiara and force her to resign from the Marechaussee Phantom.
Am I to assume that the claims you've made are your own thoughts? Have you been in contact with any suspicious people recently?
No.
No sussy people.
Is it true that all members involved in the smuggling scandal have been caught?
Yes. And that's all I know.
Sigewinne, please take him back to the detention center. I'll deal with him later. So, Monsieur Neuvillette, you were concerned that there might be a shadowy faction looking to capitalize on the delicate situation with the Melazines to stir up greater chaos?
Yes. I experienced a similar incident in the past, so I had to be prepared for any possibility.
And how long ago was this incident?
More than 400 years.
You might be overthinking this. Time can change a lot of things.
Old man thinking.
Everything's different now.
What do you mean?
400 years ago, you and the Melazines you brought to Fontaine were the outliers in society. But in the present day, if someone were to threaten the safety of the Melazines, people wouldn't just sit back and do nothing. I trust that they would make different choices from before.
So,
That's right! We saw lots of people
you're telling
standing
me
up for
this entire
Melazines on
story
our way back
quest
to the Palais Mermonia.
is about a man who's older
Monsieur
than
Neuvillette,
Zhongli
the Melazines are a species you introduced to Fontaine.
being dumb.
How the public treats them is also reflective of their attitude towards you. When people refused to place their trust in Melazines, it was because they were still on the fence about you, their unfamiliar Chief Justice. For almost 500 years, you've conducted every trial with impartiality. You made the right judgment each time, regardless of whatever nonsense went on. People no longer have any reservations about you and even consider you a symbol of the law. Right now, your every decision will impact all of Fontaine. In other words, you've gradually transformed the whole nation.
Paimon gets it now. No wonder no one wanted to join forces with Domenico.
I am undeserving of such high compliments. From my perspective, I have simply been fulfilling my duties. It isn't anything special or worthy of praise. I'm simply fulfilling the promises I've made and searching for answers through my judgments. It is unnecessary to hold me in such high regard. The complexity of human emotions and willpower far exceed those of mine. As a matter of fact, I believe that you are the ones who deserve my respect.
There's no need to be so modest. The current state of affairs says it all. You're no longer that outsider you were before. Even if you wished to investigate something on your own, many would take the initiative to lend you a hand.
I must say that you've made a fair point. Thank you for clearing my doubts. Now that the case has been settled, I should get going.
Huh? You're leaving?
And so soon, too? Why not stay for a cup of tea?
Thank you for the offer, but I know how this place works all too well. While some are here to redeem themselves, there will inevitably be those who harbor resentment towards me. The less time I spend here, the better. My presence could very well result in an unwanted disturbance.
In that case, I'll have to insist. I still have 2 more things to say.
Please, go ahead.
The first is about the guard who helped Domenico send that letter.
Ah, I know of what you speak. The guard was indeed deployed from the Palais Memornia's staff. However, as I mentioned earlier, I visited today on personal business. Therefore, I leave that matter in your hands.
Well, that makes things a lot easier. Hey now, don't let your imagination run wild. Those from up there have a tendency to sympathize with others. However, down here, such thoughts will put you at high risk. I'll have a chat with the guard and remind him to take precautions in the future.
I see no issues with that.
Great! That's one thing out of the way. What's the other thing you wanted to say?
The other thing was born from my own sense of curiosity. Now, I've heard that you investigated the mutual aid network. Is that right?
Yep. Neverland thought their badges looked familiar.
I noticed the small gang as well when I first took over the Fortress of Meripede. They were not great in number, but every member always made sure to stand up for what was right. I've looked into their founder, Vautrin, who once stood trial and was sentenced to imprisonment in the fortress. According to existing documentation, Vautrin remained disciplined throughout his imprisonment. He had never once engaged in physical or verbal aggression. In other words, how he presented himself in prison was very different from his behavior in court.
What? During his trial, I could sense that his feelings were complicated. He appeared to be full of resentment, and I believe he had every right to feel that way.
Perhaps he had been putting on an act.
An act?
Neuvillette and Vautrin had a close relationship as superior and subordinate. Vautrin must have known that the Chief Justice would make an impartial judgment. Thus, the more resentment he displayed, the clearer it would be to those present that you were upholding justice. And to those who had been sitting on the fence, Vautrin's act was a very meaningful one. That's all from me. Does anyone else have anything to say? Now's your chance.
I don't have anything to say. Apart from expressing my gratitude, that is. Well then, let us head back. No need to see us off.
Please, take care.
That's not it, is it? Oh my god.
More to go.
Who?
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Coming back here really does feel like this place is starting to grow on Paimon. If you think about it, it would be kind of weird if the Spina's base at the court was some super luxurious building like the Palais Mermonia.
Totally. Right on the money, Paimon. Although, of course, with the continued growth of the Spina, Papa wanted Poisson to eventually grow into a metropolis, not unlike the court. He was a very ambitious man, who rarely looked behind or beneath him. For better or worse, that always made him stand out from the crowd.
And that's also why people hated him just as much as they loved him.
All right.
Way to
Now,
ruin
why
the
don't you
mood.
go wait for me at the restaurant? I'll go do some prep, and I'll get someone to tidy up your room while I'm at it. you can use the same room as last time. You still remember the room number, yeah?
Yep. Kinda hard to forget when there are only so many rooms here after all.
Oh, did I just hear someone taking a dig at Fleuve Cendra? I'll tell my guys to stuff your pillows full of actual seaweed right now.
Oh, Paimon's sorry! Please have mercy, Navia! If you do that, then Paimon really won't be able to sleep at all!
I would
was
have a
just
bigger
kidding.
problem.
Be on your way now.
Let's see, do you know me well enough to know why I'd have a bigger problem with that?
I can barely hear what they were saying.
Peace prevails throughout the land, and all
What
things
did
are
they
made
say?
new, as buds in the spring. This is an auspicious
Navia
era
said
for
that
humanity.
she'd tell her men to stuff Paimon's pillow full of actual seaweed, because earlier Paimon said that the pillows always smell like seaweed. And Paimon said Paimon really wouldn't be able to sleep if you did that. But I think I'd have a bigger problem.
You would go into the forever box.
Yep.
Adventuring underground is way more fun than I thought.
To put it nicely.
Hello, bartender. Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Ah!
That trial is something I rarely bring up in conversation, but I have always felt deep regret for what happened to both Carol and Vautrin. The words he spoke in court often replay in my mind, as if urging me on to do something.
Walking away from
Risley
right
said
in
he
moment.
never resented you, right? Isn't that a good thing?
I believe I now understand what he wanted to tell me. I feel conflicted about those words. How should I
Why
describe
do we walk
it?
faster?
Surprise, relief, fear.
Actually, no. Why does he walk so
regret.
slow?
But this blend of
He is a
emotions has led me
refined,
to
elegant
finally
man.
understand some things. I
You
would
go over.
like to hear
Go
your
da, da,
thoughts
da.
too. What do you think of me?
Oh.
Paimon agrees with everything Risley said. As Chief Justice, every single one of your trials makes an impact on Fontaine. What do you think, Traveler? Hey, any comments?
What I really think is...
Whoa!
Every trial
She's
you've ever judged
speaking.
has left
What
its
the
impression on you. And that's what makes you who you are
Whoa.
today.
That was unexpected.
That just came
and smacked me in the face. I like Lumi's voice,
Yeah.
though.
That is
Yeah.
indeed a reasonable assumption. As I said, I find it difficult to express my emotions because I cannot fully understand myself. But I trust your judgment. Since some time ago, I have begun to notice the changes that have occurred upon my person. These changes were not due to any specific occurrence, but
It's called growing
emerged as
up,
a result
sweetie.
of time itself. I will try to contemplate this further. Thank you both.
Okay, we're not done, though, because we haven't tested his character.
Huh? It's raining! Oh no, Paimon forgot to bring an umbrella! Come on, let's hurry before it rains harder!
Doesn't that mean he's crying, though?
Well, it's almost like you just had an emotional moment with him. And he's sad about it.
Yeah, but then, like, Paimon
God,
runs
what an
away.
idea.
It's raining again? I've had enough of this weather.
There go my travel plans.
Did you read the news this morning? Quick, put away everything on the clothesline.
Wait,
Is this
wait,
rain
anything
going to
on the
stop?
clothesline.
Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
that kid said.
Remember when Fossilor said that?
They're planning to reanimate the monster. We have to report this to the Chief Justice.
The Fortress of Meripede. It's a good place for me.
He owes me so many answers.
Neuvillette? You could say he's the real symbol of Fontaine's justice.
Watch him closely. He could be trouble.
How can two completely different species possibly coexist?
Who's been threatening Melusines? Show yourself!
You will see much in the human world, from the delightful to the depressing. And one day, when you have dwelt among humanity long enough, you will be placed to bring judgment over all as a spokesperson for Fontaine's past.
Good morning, Monsieur Neuvillette! The rainy season's almost over! The skies are supposed to clear in a few days!
I hope you find time to enjoy the sunny days ahead.
That's Carol in the,
Yeah, I'm not stupid.
Well, I'm sorry. Maybe I wasn't talking to you.
I'm pretty sure stream isn't that stupid.
Well, they missed the first half when it was shown what they looked like, so... But that can't be the end of the quest, though, because we literally didn't do anything to test his character. Not the purpose of the story quest, it's literally to see how they work.
Yeah.
Yep, we found the person who sent that threatening letter. Risley said he'd keep a close eye on him, so the Melusines should be safe now.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Sorry for dragging you all into this.
There's no need to apologize.
Yeah, you didn't drag us in.
Well,
We got
they are
involved of
about
our
to
own
get
accord.
on the electronic.
By the way, where's Kiara?
At the Palais Mermonia, more than 50 people offered to protect her. Some even hid within the bushes to look out for danger. I was worried that the excess of protection would make her feel uneasy. So I asked her to stay inside the Palais. It's very safe in there.
What a relief.
Well, now it looks like the dust has finally settled. To celebrate this joyous occasion, Monsieur Neuvillette, would you be interested in an exclusive interview?
That's not how you celebrate.
Charlotte.
I will consider it.
Really?
Of course. My schedule is full for the following weeks, but I should be available next month. Come up with questions during the intervening days, and I will answer them to the best of my ability.
Yes! Thank you so much, Monsieur!
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must head back to the Palais and issue a communique to publicize our investigation results. I hope it will assuage the concerns of all.
Oh, she's asleep standing up. She's just like Kaylee.
Kiara?
Neuvillette? Sorry, I accidentally fell asleep.
It's quite all right. I'm here to tell you that we have caught the sender of that threatening letter. You're safe now.
Thank you, Monsieur. And thank you too, Traveler and Big Sis Paimon. Everyone's been so nice to me, so I've always felt really safe.
Do you remember Domenico? He was the sender of that letter.
Let me think. I can't remember. My memory isn't that good, so I easily forget things. By the way, I saw Carol in my dreams just now. Where's she gone, by the way? I haven't seen her in a long time. In my dream, she looked really happy. She held my hand and said, "Kiara, our dreams have finally come true." I can't remember what our dreams were anymore, and I don't know why. But I felt really happy too.
I can sense your joy. It is indeed a delightful moment.
Monsieur Neuvillette, are you happy too? Oh, I almost forgot! Am I allowed to go out now? I promised to model for Alov.
Of course. Off you go.
See you next time, Monsieur, Traveler, and Big Sis Paimon.
See you next time.
Oh, okay, I guess we don't get to test his character, okay?
I mean, you can get a budget Neuvillette by resonating with Hydro.
Apparently he can straight up just walk on the water.
I mean, are you really surprised?
Without it taking stamina.
You no longer need the fish's burst. Isn't it great?
Yep. I'll be right back.
Hello? Are you asleep yet?
Un momento.
Wow.
Oh, no, not at all.
What?
I just figured that since we don't get to enjoy nights like these very often, we should try to enjoy it to the fullest. Wanna go fishing? I've got some rods and lures ready.
Oh, so that's the prep you were talking about. Sure, we'll come.
Hopefully I didn't wake you or anything.
You know, as soon as you left, my roommates decided it would be funny if one nut tapped the other.
If what?
If one nut tapped the other.
Why?
I don't know. Dude humor, I guess.
Aren't you a dude?
Yes.
And
It's objectively funny.
wait, aren't they brothers?
Yes.
I'm leaving.
What? It's nut tapping. You hit somebody in the balls. I really need to acclimate you to dude humor. I just realized these games are gonna be a big pain in the ass to model out again.
I just learned my dad has been messing up my meds.
What?
My father has been messing up my meds.
He have been? Got it.
I hate
Don't worry, you don't have to do any actual fishing if you're too tired. Just think of it as keeping me company. How does that sound? Okay, let's go. To the fishing spot.
What's going on?
While keeping how company. I hate myself.
We're going fishing.
Yes, we are indeed going fishing.
Why are there just random pieces of fish just scattered along?
I don't know, but you're completing your objective by just going fishing. Didn't say how you had to do it. You could pull out Clee for all I care and blow him the hell up.
No, handsy.
Loser. I ain't got Clee either, so I'm also
I know,
a
I was
loser.
about to say.
Is Clee worth it? I spent $2,300 on Clee. Clee isn't worth it. A horror story and 3 pictures.
I think I'm gonna get Clea anyways.
Is Clee standard banner now? Or is she still gold?
I don't know, why don't you look it up? Oh no, wait, we can check right here, hold up. That's the wrong thing, I pushed F3!
Details.
Nope.
Yeah. She's okay. So,
Tainari is.
I mean, makes sense.
Ooh, you can get Kave here. Can you get Mika?
No.
God damn.
Oh, is Sucrose a limited character or no?
I think so.
Wow. I have like the one 4-star that's still limited. But
I just realized I've got 3 animal characters on my team. I should probably fix that.
yeah. But I mean,
Tidy
only
son
replace one
selling
because
some
you
of this.
move faster and take up less stamina with 2 on your team.
There are still so many places for...
Use me. I want that luxurious chest.
Insert corny joke here.
Fuck.
Damn. That's a shame.
What the fuck?
Not having the greatest of times now, here are ya?
I'm really not. Is that... Ooh, okay, hold on. We'll come back right in a second.
How active is chat right now?
Skyward!
Scatter!
The most active one.
Foundation.
Yeah. How active is it?
Decent.
Alright. Hey, chat. Type 1 if you want us to go live with Terraria tomorrow, and 2 if you want us to go live with Genshin tomorrow.
Use you.
What? We do what stream wants.
Fuck.
So what does stream want?
Give it a sec, Jesus.
I did give it a second.
We'll need a strategy.
You know, it's funny, you could just lie to me and say that they chose whatever you want to play.
No, oh my god.
That does not sound good.
Let's move out.
Okay, how far away is it gonna take me?
I have no idea.
I literally just wanted the chests.
Well, it said you get the chest, but you have to go all the way over here for it. And then you get to run all the way back. But, I mean, there's also Hydroculus.
So this is the thrill of adventure.
Yoink. What is that?
It looks like a giant turtle.
It's a tree, you dumbass.
No, it's a giant turtle.
Yeah! Skyward!
I know you can hear him in the background.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna mute until I need to talk.
No, it's fine. Just stay unmuted. I can barely hear them. Oh look, there's another puzzle over here.
Scatter! Skyward! Yeah! Scatter! Skyward!
Okay, so one of the chests is over there. Where's the...
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Ooh. Okay, where's Navia? Not Navia, fuck. Where's, Nahida?
I've been waiting for you for...
I don't know why they make so many characters with such similar names. No, don't attack! Oh my god, you idiot. I love you, Nahida, but come on.
Boring!
Everyone hold hands!
Jesus Christ, there's a lot here. Does it have to be a certain order? Oh, I see. So we have to do that one first. Damn, why is there so much, like, everywhere? You know, I'm gonna swap out John Yen, because, like...
We'll need a strategy.
One. Two.
Let's move out.
And three. Nope, three. There we go. See, I'm so big brain.
We should make the most of these supplies. I see everything!
Are you proud of me? Jackson,
hey!
You have done what a 6-year-old can. Good job.
Fine then, be that way.
Why would anyone want... Forget it. It's not my concern.
Really?
I mean, you sort of did just have him fall to his death. So, it would make sense.
I could make a tidy sum selling some of this.
Well, I guess I gotta pull back out Genshin because can't really fight Hydra with Hydra, now can we?
My contraptions are calibrated.
Seize the sky!
Man, that's a really weird looking fish. You know what's funny? You probably could just use Zhao there.
What the hell is a Hydra runner again?
You know, you probably need to go ahead and pick up that other floating one. Zhao, so if you'd close the menu and look just to your right. Now behind you. Look to your left. Right.
Ooh, Jesus. Dude.
Yeah.
Oh, this is painful.
Welcome to Genshin Impact. I hope you didn't plan on spending the rest
Perhaps
of your
one should
life
invent some form of
not in
curio
pain.
discernment mechanism.
Gimme.
Ah, what trinkets have we here? Present them for one's perusal.
Trinkets have we here? Probably things. Stuff and things.
Ah, what trinkets have we here? Present them for one's perusal.
Well, you know what time it is. Yes, Sean, I'm working on the weapon banner. Leave me the fuck alone. Ah! Sorry.
Oh no, you got mad when you didn't get the thing you wanted in Genshin. Better luck next time. Even though you're on like 0 pity.
I'm not at 0 pity, actually. I'm
I'm
getting very close to hard pity, though. 5, 10,
You are...
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
You're nowhere near hard pity. You're not even close to soft pity. Hard pity's like 100 something, right?
No, because it's guaranteed within 90 wishes.
Okay. So hard pity's 90. Soft pity's like 70.
90 is the guaranteed.
Yeah. Hard pity, 90. It means you're guaranteed a 5-star. Soft pity's like 70.
Hard pity comes in around like the 70 or 80 mark. When you're entering the stages of hard pity. Okay, where the hell am I supposed to go for? Okay. Although actually I do have to visit the fisher person over here.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Is that another Celia in the middle of the ocean?
Patience.
Oh my god, it's dying light.
Oh my god, it's a pipe. Now you're gonna get banned for talking about it.
Yeah, a lot of the fish here are literally mechanical.
Wow. Big surprise there that the French who are more advanced than the actual French have mechanical fish.
Yes, chat, I know we said that we're going through stories, but like, listen, it's best that I also, when I find stuff, it's best that I also go through it, because, like, otherwise later on I'm gonna end up paying my friend Venti to, like, go through it all for me.
You should pay Venti to get the catch for you. And R5 it.
I could probably get it myself.
Doesn't it take like 100 or so hours of fishing?
You need specific kinds of fish. Because I already paid him to 100% Inazuma, so like...
Okay, well, that's seeing different things. Catching fish in Genshin's just a whole nother level of boredom.
I don't mind it,
Like-
because it helps me practice my, like, Dead by Daylight, even though it's not, even
How'd
though
I know you're...
it's closer to the skill checks, I don't know, it still helps me.
I know you're gonna say Dead by Daylight.
Well, like, I'm still in the competition.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, chat, we're gonna go for that chest after in a sec.
Yeah, we're not actually gonna go for the story. Anyway, what was chat wanting?
Victory is almost ours!
Not a lot of people want Terraria.
Whew, that was
Okay.
a tough fight.
We'll
I put
go
a
live with
poll,
Venti.
and literally 39% voted Terraria. The rest voted against.
How many people are watching?
423.
Okay.
All of them voted.
Okay, so that's what...
You've got it! You got it!
20... That's like 150 people who want Terraria.
Celebrate!
Just need to have patience. Stay strong.
Rough math, but...
Steady now! It's the final stretch!
It's the final stretch, steady now.
You've got it! You got it! What is it? What is it? Is it another Paimon?
Stay strong.
Oh.
If it's another Paimon, you're getting replaced, Paimon. Jesus.
We're getting praised for fishing.
Yeah.
No, he's in there. Get out.
Alright, so let's go.
Yeah! Skyward!
Oh wait, I guess it doesn't matter if we swim, it's Fontaine. Oh no wait, it's just trying to get to its child. The poor child. Okay, we're gonna...
Man, those are some Dead by Daylight sound effects.
The audacity!
The audacity.
Okay. Oh, there's a third one.
These stupid kids!
Yep, he's me.
Where might this third one be? Where do you think it is, Jax?
Up your butt.
Was it just leading me to where a bunch of different stuff is? Oh. It's saying something here? so weird.
Perhaps one should invent some form of curio discernment mechanism.
Well, I think it's time we actually go to Navia now. She's kind of been waiting for us for a long time. What do you think? Jax?
It's good to wait to catch fish.
Stop
Sorry,
muting. Oh no,
they
it's
were
a little
raging.
louder.
They were being very loud.
I don't care.
Okay, but I'm sure stream does.
They don't care either. They can barely be heard, Jax.
Yeah, when they're not yelling.
Even when they are. Look at the poor little guy. We must save him.
You can go ahead and do that.
What?
You can go ahead and do that.
Look at him. He's like... He's so small.
Yes.
Look at him. He's shaking.
He's quaking in his boots.
He's so scared. We gotta help him.
And go ahead and help him. I ain't stopping you.
It's okay, buddy. You're free. Look! Oh my god. Hi.
Okay, well I am going to mute now since they're playing copyrighted music.
It's not picking it up.
Alright. And look.
Oh my god!
Karina Pet.
I love it! I want one.
I want that.
Did you come with me? No. Where'd he go?
Where hims go.
Hi. Look at him smile.
Look at him's grin.
He's so cute.
Hims do a blub blub.
I want him, but I can't take him because of like I can't use the net underwater, I guess.
Yeah. That's gonna be your first complaint officially to to Hoyo.
Yeah.
Make the otters catch 'em all.
Look at him shaking it. I'm gonna in not too long, I swear I'm gonna wonder, hey, why do I have no storage anymore on my computer and it's just gonna be filled with pictures that I took in Genshin of the otters that I find.
Yeah. Yeah, I would not be surprised.
Where's Navia? Bro, she's got automatic fishing poles.
Automatic
fishing
fishing
when you're
pole.
using a fully automatic rod.
Exactly.
What's the problem? Lots of people in Poisson use rods like these.
But shouldn't fishing be all about, attentively watching the float
You know,
and then
you
excitedly
leave it to
reeling in the
Paimon to
catch
be
when you
mad when
finally hook
somebody
something?
doesn't catch food to her
Well,
standards.
that's one way to enjoy fishing. What do you think, Traveler?
Are you an automatic transmission or a manual transmission type of gal?
That's how I feel as well.
Okay.
To me, I'm happy as long as I catch some fish.
Honestly, Paimon's mainly shocked at how much energy you still have at this hour. Usually by this time of night, it's a struggle for Paimon to even keep her eyes open.
Huh. It might just be something that runs in my family.
That's a thing?
I'm sure you'd get even sleepier if I delved more deeply into it. Anyway, I was just thinking about how grateful I am to my mother, as well as the rest of the Spina. My father always had a lot of unrealistic expectations for me. But the more that he tried to get me to become like him, the less I wanted to listen to what he had to say. My mother never had those kinds of expectations, though. I've heard that she had only one wish for me, which was that I would have a happy and secure childhood. All the members of the Spina greatly respected her wish, so no matter what I did as a child, they were happy to humor me. Can you imagine? Whenever my father wanted to scold me for something I'd done, everyone would form up into 2 rows and just stand silently and listen to him rant. Malouse and Silver were always there, too. No matter what Papa yelled, nobody else would say a word. Eventually, Papa must have recognized scolding me over trivial matters was pointless, because he eventually stopped getting on my case so often.
Paimon would have never guessed.
Yeah. Looking back on it now as an adult, I can hardly believe how patient and kind everyone was. When I was young, I often thought that I could do whatever I wanted, because there'd always be someone there to clean up after me. But once, I saw Malouse come back wounded. He wouldn't tell me how he'd been injured, but I could tell it had something to do with me. I learned then that there's always a cost to making a mistake. The more you care about those around you, the more you should care about doing the right thing to the best of your abilities. Because if you do falter, there'll inevitably come a time when you'll have to face the consequences. And when that time comes, those most precious to you really will throw themselves in front of you and pay the price for your mistakes. Sorry. I shouldn't have brought that up. I wasn't planning to talk about sad things tonight. Basically, I was just saying that the nurturing atmosphere of the Spina must have been my mother's legacy, rather than my father's. And if that's the only way that I can continue to feel her love, then I'd like to pass that warmth on.
Is that why you let those guys go today?
Mm-hmm. Although, maybe there's a part of not wanting to repeat the mistakes of the past. I want to be reasonable, at least. Hey, look! I think you've got something on the line!
But why isn't the rod automatically reeling it in?
Oh, there must be something wrong with how I installed the mechanism. It was my first time putting one of those rods together. We can't let it get away. Come on, you two. Let's catch it.
Looks like you just practiced.
You want Paimon to help too?
Oh, never mind. I guess you aren't doing a fishing quick time event.
hook to your line?
Stop wasting time! The boss ain't gonna wait all day. We'll go ahead with the operation tomorrow. Do with that information as you wish.
Well, your rod was missing a part too, so I guess that makes it fair.
Well, if we're just talking about the number of missing parts, sure. Oh, never mind. Paimon really can't keep her eyes open anymore.
All right, go to bed. I had a great time today. See you tomorrow. So how was last night? Did you get a good night's sleep?
Paimon dreamt that she danced with the sea stars, so you could say it was stellar. Get it?
Huh.
You're doing shh.
I didn't know you had such a great sense of humor.
See? This guy gets it!
Anyway, let's head out. I'll arrange for a boat to take us back to Poisson. I'm sure Adele will be happy to see you two again.
Paimon hopes she'll really appreciate your gift.
I hope so too.
Hold on.
If you are presently unoccupied, perhaps we could stop a while at one's abode for some repose and conversation.
Your abode is like years away, ma'am. It is all the way back in Liwa.
Peace prevails throughout the land, and all things are made new, as buds in the spring. This is an auspicious era for humanity.
Man, why is this Who knew sticker books were so hard?
I think only you're finding a sticker book hard.
Skyward! Scatter!
That's something only you can do.
Adele, we're
What
back.
was that?
We brought you a gift from the court too.
Actually, don't answer that.
Whoa! Thank you so much, boss!
Don't call her boss, okay, Adele? Just Miss Navia would be fine.
Oh, it's all right. I don't mind. Besides the gift, I've also got another surprise. Guess who's here?
It's been a while!
Oh, it's you two. It has been a while indeed. Thank you so much for your help on Jacques' case.
Him's very
I've
angry.
heard that you also helped save all of Fontaine. You're truly just like the great heroes of legend.
You're really amazing. And if Miss Navia's your friend, then she must be super amazing too. What's in this thing? Can I look?
Of course. Go ahead.
uniform. Is it for me? But isn't it a bit big?
Well, it's a gift for future you. When you first told me that you were interested in joining the Spina, I was overjoyed. But it's the Spina's responsibility to protect everyone as well. Being a member means becoming involved in all kinds of dangerous situations. And since you're still young, I don't want your mom to have to worry about your safety. So I turned you down then by telling you that you'll have to wait until you're older. But this uniform is a promise that you can join us once you're old enough to wear it.
Oh, so that's it. Well, thank you so much, Miss Navia. I'll work hard and grow up as fast as I can.
But you can't really grow up faster by working hard. You've got to be patient.
Everyone, I'm really grateful that you remembered my daughter's wish and took it seriously. Thanks to the protection of the Spina, even though her father's no longer with us, we've still felt plenty of warmth and security.
Oh, it's the least we could do. As long as you live in Poisson, even if you're not an official member, you're still part of the family.
Boss!
Huh? Is something up, Florent?
I've got something urgent to report. Romeu and his folks have gathered outside Poisson and even shipped in a huge pile of explosives.
What? Explosives? What do they want?
It seems like they've been planning this for some time. We started investigating as soon as we received your letter yesterday. But Romeu and his folks must have gotten wind as well, because they abandoned their former posts before we could even check on them. We investigated their tracks and found out that they're after Poisson.
Could they have smartened up since we caught them red-handed at the court?
Seems like they've got no interest in sitting down and talking at all. We should have gone straight to the Maison Gardiennage.
Sorry, I underestimated the situation. Well, too late now, I suppose. Florent, where are they keeping their explosives?
On the hill to the east of Poisson, near the Clementine line.
They want to blow up the Clementine line?
Certainly sounds like it.
Romeu and his followers hate the Spina and everything to do with Callus. And the Aquabus was the source of their contention. If they manage to blow up the Aquabus line, all that rubble will come crashing down the hill and straight into Poisson.
Are they insane? There's tons of innocent people in Poisson!
Yeah. If they've been planning this for ages, they're definitely not going to let this opportunity slip by. We have to issue an evacuation order to the townspeople and get them as far away from the entrance as possible. That should save them from the worst of it.
Let's get everyone onto our ship. That should be the safest place.
Poisson cannot
My
hatch
dear
a
partner,
damn break.
can I leave the Clementine line to you? If the explosives do go off, not only would the people of Poisson be in danger, any aquabuses using the line would plummet to the ground. Let's stop their insanity first, then settle the score with them.
Leave it to us, Navia. Please stay safe, too.
Let's go, you two. We've got to act fast. Miss Coralie, please take Adele to the ship.
Watch out, boss!
What the fuck?
What do you think you're doing, Coulter?
I thought all the annoying little hindrances had left, but I still couldn't get rid of you.
You mean this was all a trick? So that you'd be left alone with me? Coulter, are you with Romeu too? Oh. I get it now. You knew about their plans all along. You only told us they were doing badly so that we'd drop our guard.
Not quite. Though I share their positions on some issues, I've never cared for his more radical ideas. And that's because, out of the entire Spina di Rosula, I only hate you. Only you, Navia.
You better stick close to me.
That's a bit Harsh.
Romeo promised me that he would leave Poisson alone if I could just take you out. But it was like you were glued at the hip to that pesky traveler. You never gave me a chance to make my move. Romeo has lost his patience. I didn't have to be here today, you know. But I swore that I'd kill you, even if it meant being buried with you in the rubble.
Why?
Only someone as clueless about the past as you would ask such a foolish question. You never saw the heyday of Spina di Rosula, nor did you ever live through the golden age of Poisson. But I saw it all with my own eyes, and then I had to watch it all die, little by little. And it was all because of you, Navia. Clementine died because of you. Callus died because of you. Melus and Silver died because of you. And so many more dead.
Like, oh yeah,
Everyone
he
dead.
evil.
All because of you.
So the shock and grief you showed us before, that was in Act 2?
Now you're catching on. I heard Melus was dead the moment I got out. Did you know? Down there in that blasted fortress, I spent a long time thinking about what happened and resolving to apologize to Melus as soon as I got out. Back then, because of that aqua bus, we had a huge fallout. I was convinced that all he cared about was loyalty, and that he had completely lost his capacity for critical thinking. The years passed by in a blur after that. I thought I had finally begun to understand him, and that he could help me relive the good old days again. But then he died, and it was because of you again, Navia. It's always because of you. I once loved the Spina and Poisson more than anyone else. But what is left now of either besides death and ruin? You've single-handedly destroyed everything that was beautiful. Everything I've ever loved.
Don't listen to him, boss. He's just spouting nonsense.
Have you ever considered that maybe the people around you don't actually care about you at all? Have you ever considered that maybe you only get respect because you're Callus and Clementine's child? That you've never done anything worthy? That you're just a big nothing? Have you ever considered that maybe people don't stay in Poisson because of you, but only because they have such beautiful memories of the past before you came?
Because if you do falter, there'll inevitably come a time when you'll have to face the consequences. And when that time comes, those most precious to you really will throw themselves in front of you and pay the price for your mistakes. Yeah, looking back on it now as an adult, I can hardly believe how patient and kind everyone was. But is that really why they support me? Is their kindness real?
Shut your mouth! I, for one, really like Miss Navia, and my mom loves her too. I don't know how to explain it, but I like her, and that's that.
I'm sure Mr. Melus would be extremely disappointed in you right now. You've somehow managed to pin the blame for every mistake and tragedy in our history on the boss herself.
Get out of the way, Florent. I don't want to hurt you.
You're gonna have to. Boss, there's no time for this. Stop hesitating and get out of here before you get buried.
Maybe you think you're being the realist by painting the history of the Spina and Poisson like this. But the love that I felt from everyone was just as real. I felt it. They've helped me get to where I am. And even now, I will continue to believe in that love. So let me show you just how much I love the Spina di Rosula.
Time to fight with Navia. Oh, where'd the others come from?
I don't know.
Okay, hold on. Before we do anything else. Jesus.
Yeah. So, are you looking at Navia's build?
Yeah. Weird, my shot still does more damage, but like, it doesn't feel that way.
Watch out! Fire! Well, with rocks. Watch out!
Yeah, Navia's a good single shot damage character. He can also build her as a
Laurent,
pretty good
I'll
DPS.
leave the town to you. Summon the other members and help with the evacuation of the townspeople. If you find any of Coulter's accomplices, subdue them quickly, and don't give them the chance to harm any ordinary civilians. I can't allow my partner to face the danger on the Clementine line alone.
Got it, boss. I'm on it. Are you okay, Navia?
I don't know, but I have to go.
Let's hurry up there. We have to protect the Clementine line. If they're gonna blow up the waterway, they must have planted the explosives next to the support pillars.
Okay, but before... Oh. God damn it. But...
Behind you.
I know, but there was like a chest here just a moment ago.
Okay, well then just open up your map and mark it.
There it is.
Useless.
I guess they hit it because it's like, oh, you should be focusing on this quest right now. But guess what? I can do it after.
Yes. That's what I'm still doing. Not that important. So several 100 pounds of C4 says otherwise.
Find anything you like?
I mean, Primo Gems, to answer your question, Ida.
Let's hurry up there. We have to protect the Clementine. If they're gonna blow up the waterway, they must have...
Yeah, here's what's pretty good.
What? What did I do wrong?
I don't know. You didn't get there fast enough?
I had hundreds of seconds.
I don't know.
Okay, you watched...
Yeah! Skyward!
You watched the time,
Scatter!
okay?
Alright.
Let's hurry up there. We have to protect the Clementine. If they're gonna blow up the waterway, they must have...
Yeah! Scatter! Skyward!
Well, it probably wants you to fight them. No, you gotta go towards the waterway.
Is this not...
You're leaving the area. Okay, what I think you need to do is fight them.
That's so stupid.
Well, I don't make the rules. Granted, I would suck at making rules, so...
If you got hired at Harvard, I would demand that you make artifacts like...
Let's hurry up there. We have to protect
at least
the Clementine.
Sometimes
If they're
it's
gonna
easier
blow
to
up the waterway,
farm.
they must...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah! Skyward! Make way for the Adeptus!
Make way for the Adeptus.
Ho!
That moment when your character you've had for less, or for about a week doesn't work. And then a character you've had for well over a year.
Disappear!
They certainly brought a lot of muscle. They're really slowing us down. But if we're meeting resistance, we must be heading in the right direction.
Yes.
Wow.
Let me switch over to Dia and use a pyro attack near the explosives.
Scatter! Skyward! Seize the skies!
I made a vow to myself that I'm going to like take the
These must
time
be the
later
explosives,
on
right?
to
And this is the control mechanism.
like
how can we
deal
disable it?
with all of my character's artifacts and
too
make
scared
sure
to touch any
that
of
like
this stuff.
Yeah, good luck with that.
like you know the ones I told myself I'm not gonna have any that has the main stack flat attack or flat HP, and if any of the substats are defense when it's not a defense character. And build Nahida on crit.
Huh? There's a strangely
You should
shaped
build
hole
a
here. What
crit
is it
Kokomi.
for? Oh, that certainly sounds
Because
possible.
it's funny.
Maybe one of the people we just beat up has the key. Okay, you take this side, Paimon will take the other. Let's see what we can find.
Oh, are we looting bodies now?
Yeah!
Oh, so we're stealing Mora too now.
Let me turn this guy over. Oh, he's super heavy. He could probably eat a whole Paimon just for breakfast.
Ah, so
Paimon is now a unit of measurement for food.
Oh, you found it! That's amazing! That should do it, right? Navia and Florent should be able to relax now. Oh, you're right. They could have set explosives elsewhere, too. Let's go.
Alright. Now on my phone.
Cutscene. What the fuck? Thank God we're resonating with Geo in this case.
You know, can actually travel or use all the elements.
Rest to me.
Watch out, Navia! You can't block them all!
Block? I'm doing this the Spina way.
She's doing a Fortnite. I'm gonna head out.
Alright.
I heard from Thierry that even they're your enemies now. They were once a part of Spina di Risula, Do you plan to settle this privately with them?
I have nothing more to say to them. Regardless of whether their hatred and anger towards me or the Spina was justified, anyone who's willing to endanger innocent civilians is no longer sane enough to even be worth trying to talk to. Please prosecute them in accordance to the law. Spina di Rosula will not raise any objections.
Sounds good. We're very appreciative of your help. Without it, the consequences would have been far worse. All right, this operation is a wrap. Take him away.
We won, Navia! We saved everyone! And you were so cool!
Yeah. Luckily, we were just in time. It's probably because I expended too much elemental energy at once. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
But you usually glow up whenever other people compliment you. Paimon's not used to seeing you like this.
Boss, we managed to catch all the infiltrators in the town. The Maison Gardiennage is taking them away as well. Seems like Romeu really went all in on this mission. If he sent literally everyone he had, though, that also means we've caught them all, too. We won't have to worry about them from now on.
Got it. That's good, at least. Coulter, I can understand how you feel. The things that we lost, they're forever beyond our grasp now. And that makes them appear even more precious. I am not callous, and I will also never become him. The Spina and the Poisson that you loved are both gone.
Okay, chat, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna keep playing for a bit, but I'm gonna mute. So, I hope you guys did enjoy the stream. You guys can continue to enjoy it, but I'm just heading out, from talking. So, I'll see you guys later.
But I will not change how I feel about our future. I still believe that this is a great opportunity to start anew. I will spend more of what the Spina earns on the betterment of Poisson. What's more, I'd also like to propose some changes to the Aquabus routes, so that one day, the people of Poisson will enjoy the boons it brings as well.
I know what you're trying to say. Mr. Callus would never have said anything like that. There are too many things in life that are just beyond our control. In that, we are the same.
Henceforth, you are no longer a member of Spina di Rosula. But once you're discharged from the fortress again, you're welcome to pay another visit to Poisson.
Thank you, Navia.
As I thought. Boss really is a kind and gentle person.
She is also, I must say, a truly unlucky person. Thank you for protecting the Clementine line. I was actually really scared, you know. I mean, even the Callus line won't be getting rebuilt anytime soon. If I'd lost the Clementine line too, I wouldn't know how to live with myself. A name is a way to etch a memory onto the world. Losing the line that bears her name, that I can see every day, would be like losing my mother all over again. Seeing it still standing there, tall and proud, it makes me really happy.
What happened while we were gone? Honestly, you look more upset than tired or anything.
Just give her some time.
Thank you so much. Can you give me a hand? I really don't have much strength left. Traveler, I want to ask you something. And please, tell me the truth. Do you really see me as your partner?
Of course.
That's good then. Hearing that, it brings me more relief than I can say.
you feel, Navia? Any better after taking a break?
I feel quite a bit better. But I should probably still rest for a few more days. Sorry, partner. I said some weird things earlier. Feel free to just ignore me. I used to think that I'd never doubt myself. But you could say I've discovered that I'm not as strong as I thought I was. Coulter mentioned my parents, as well as Malus and Silver. It's all thanks to them that I've made it this far in life. Do you think they ever regretted the choices they made? Has my existence made this world a better place?
Don't think like that, Navia. You've already done more than enough. No matter what others think, we'll always support you to the end of the world.
Well, since it's ended up like this, I suppose it's time for me to make a confession as well. There's something that I've been keeping from you as well, boss. Please, follow me. Everything is already prepared.
Florent, I hope you can understand that I can't deal with any more shocking revelations right now.
Don't worry. This surprise will be a pleasant one.
Need to end a few enemies? Ja! Za! All right, now we're talking.
So close, so close! Stay cool! Wow, Paimon's stomach is rumbling already! Yeah, you nearly got him! Whew, that was a tough fight. Victory is almost ours! Whoa, nice catch! So close, so close! was a tough fight. Yeah, you nearly got him! Paimon thinks you've earned yourself a new title, Favonius Fish-Catching Extraordinaire! You've got it! You got it! What is it? What is it? Is it another Paimon? Victory is almost ours! Whoa! Nice catch!
Get out of my way! No time to lose.
Skyward! Scatter! Make way for the Adeptus! Skyward! Scatter! Look alive! Ha!
No time to lose.
Scatter! Skyward! These could be salvaged for parts. Skyward! 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 Scatter! Skyward!
Why is everyone gathered here? And what's this?
This was supposed to be a gift to you from everyone in the town. We were originally planning to show it to you once it was finished, but special times call for special measures. I've never seen you look so defeated before, so I've decided to show you the designs before the final product was done.
Do I really look that bad?
Well, if you're ready, I'll unveil the present.
This is... Papa, Mother, and me.
We designed the look for Miss Clementine based on old camera records, as well as personal recollections from members of the Spina.
Wow! This is the statue you mentioned before?
It is indeed. To be honest, we decided on the design a long time ago, and gave the sculptor permission to begin working. We only asked Boss to decide on a design so she wouldn't realize we had already started.
How could we only have statues of Mr. Callus and Mrs. Clementine?
Even though Boss is still young, we've all seen the work she's put in regarding the whole synth business and the rebuilding of Poisson.
We wanted to commemorate her contributions with a statue as well.
I don't know what Spina di Rosula was like in the past, but I know it's a great organization now.
With Navia around, we're not worried about this place's future.
We're gathered here today to tell our boss that we support you and believe in you wholeheartedly. I believe everyone is here for you, not the glory days.
That's what we believe as well.
Thank you so much, everyone. Then I'll be brave and just accept everyone's support for what it is. This really is quite the surprise. I never thought that I'd have the chance to stand next to my mother. Not even in my wildest dreams. It seems like I started to question myself a bit too much. I'll pick myself up again and become a more reliable president for all of you. Looking back on it, I'm honestly embarrassed by how I acted earlier. I'm sure everyone longs for that one thing in life that seems trivial to others, but they themselves can never obtain. To me, that would be a family portrait. I've always been super jealous of other people's family photos. I've never thought I'd receive a family portrait of my own. Especially not like this. It seems like I'm not such an unlucky person after all. It seems like I started to question. Looking back on it, I've thought about it before. Though my mother only wanted me to live a happy life, that's actually a tall order as well. In practice, it's just as hard to achieve my father's expectations for me. Even though my parents had very different personalities, they always had a lot of respect for each other. The Aquabus project was a monumental project that stood to benefit all of Fontaine. It would have been a little close-minded to assess or evaluate it only from the perspective of the clan. I think that's probably why she didn't step in to mediate or oppose the building of the lines. It seems like looking back on it, Oh, whoa. Why'd you have to remind me? Please don't say that again. It's super embarrassing for me. Oh, forget it now. Please forget that I ever said anything. Oh, wait. But it'd also be bad if you were to forget it. Okay, but please keep it a secret between us from now on. Please don't ever mention it again.
Food's ready. Please enjoy.
Ooh, smells delightful. Oh, we meant to ask, have you two eaten breakfast yet? If not, why don't you join us at the table?
Did Dory just offer us a free meal? When did she become so generous?
Let's not forget that the biggest business deals are always settled over a meal. Come on, come on, come on, sit down and join us. Everyone, dig in. This dish looks simple enough, and I did my research, so surely it can't cost all that much. Worst case scenario, maybe 10,000 mora?
This dish had better be worth working overtime all night for. Well, traveler, this is the moment of truth.
Oh, so tired. So sleepy. I just want to eat up and get to bed. Is this foul? Oh, wait. No, the texture is more like shroom boar.
There's a different flavor in every bite. And the discerning palate might detect a hint of something smoked, too. Quite marvelous. How is this ham? But I don't see any ham anywhere.
Oh.
Ha-ha! So you've noticed. Yep, every single strip is needed from several different kinds of meat. Paimon and Yanxiao put in a lot of effort to make it just right.
So I'm not an expert or anything, but don't different meats have different cooking times? How is everything in this dish cooked to perfection?
Well, you see, that's a trait.
Wow. So this dish really is one of a kind. That makes the whole trip worth it. By the way, does this special dish have a name?
Paimon forgot to mention that part. The dish is called Trembling Strings and Rushing Reeds, alluding to the way that the different threads of meat are woven together. And also,
the complex layers of flavor, yes? Akin to the harmonies of a musical ensemble. The name, if I'm not mistaken, is a Liyue idiom that evokes a vigorous orchestral performance featuring both stringed and wind instruments playing together. Quite an apt name for this dish.
how did you know all that?
Every student has to master at least 20 languages before they graduate. Wait, is that not a requirement anymore?
Huh? Oh, that used to be a thing?
Oh, Paimon almost forgot that you're also from Haravatat.
So, anyway, how much does this dish cost?
Oh, don't worry, not too much. That'll be, 30,000 mora, please and thank you.
30,000? About that, Paimon, traveler, I merely invited you to join us at the table, did I not? I don't believe I committed to paying for you. So, perhaps we could split the bill accordingly?
Oh, Paimon knew it was too good to be true. Yeah, as a famous merchant, you've got a reputation to uphold.
But every single mora matters, you know? All right. I'll just consider that the cost of learning about this dish. Once I'm back in Sumeru, I'll be sure to find someone to help me recreate the dish. And then I'll make it all back.
Yeah! Skyward! We're off to a good start this morning. Keep up the good work. I'm counting on you. morning. Time to fire up the stove for another day of customers. Thanks again. Great work! Well, you're looking more like a head chef every day. Whatever crazy characters come walking through that door, I know you'll be able to handle them.
Wait, no! Every time you say something like that, you jinx it!
Hey, that's not true. Anyway, I didn't mean it like that.
Dude, what up, bro? I didn't know you were in Liyue too. It's always nice to run into a Brody and a Zoomin fellow. Wait, did I say that right?
Almost. I think you meant fellow Inazuman abroad, boss.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, we gotta look out for each other when we're this far from home. Don't we, Ayato?
Oh, Bull Checker! What are you doing here?
Huh? Oh, hey, Flying Lavender Melon! Of the sky-cleaving white iron variety. And my compadre, too! All my buddies in one place! God, today's my lucky day!
Didn't you say you were gonna knuckle down and earn some more when you got home? How come you're back in Liyue so soon?
That could wait. As soon as I announce that Arataki Ito is available for hire, they'll be throwing Mora at me. Right now, I got a more urgent situation to attend to. I'm in the mood for some good, spicy food. Oh, and while we're here, we were gonna also see if Grandmaster Hanakado's okay and whatnot.
Not too long ago, I heard a rumor that someone was hosting an Onikabuto fighting contest in Liyue. Naturally, I came here as soon as I could, but alas, it was too late.
What? You missed it? Aw, man, what a bummer!
Quite the bummer, indeed. Though all is not lost. Since you're here, you'll be able to tell me all about it.
Sure thing, my man. But let's catch up over some food, huh? Where's the chef, anyway? Hey, get the chef out here! I got compadres to feed! Yeah, sure, me too. Wait, what?
Wow, Bull Checker set up that one for us really nicely. Gotta give him some credit for that.
Good one, compadre. You almost got me there. All right, well, get the chef out here.
So, may I take your order? If you're entertaining guests, I can recommend the Palace Jewels, a Trembling Strings and Rushing Reeds, or...
Boss, don't forget the budget.
Yeah, okay. Got anything a little more, down to earth?
Down to earth? Oh, well, we do a mean humbly enough. Real hearty dish with a ton of flavor, and we don't skimp on the portion size either. That'd be the best value for your Mora.
Humbly enough, huh? Oh, sounds like my kind of grub. We'll take that. No need for anything fancy. We're all friends here.
Excellent choice, Ito. I'm no fan of culinary ostentation either. Sometimes a bro just knows,
A bro just knows. Yes, a bro just knows. Bros don't suppose, 'cause bros just knows.
Is this for real? Oh, whatever. Paimon's leaving you guys to it.
Yeah.
Gotta say, your friend's quite a character. Still, humbly enough isn't that hard to make, so I don't think we'll have any problems with this order.
Actually, why is it called humbly enough anyway? A hearty meat dish is a good start, but in Paimon's experience, one humble dish is never enough.
I said it was hearty, but I never said it contained meat. Don't be fooled by the appearance. It's actually just tofu, made to look and taste like meat.
Wait, tofu's made of beans, isn't it? Oh, Bull Checker can't eat that. Guess we should get them to pick something else instead.
What's the issue? I think I caught the word tofu.
Wait, what are you doing? The kitchen is staff members only. Never mind. I'll let it slide. Ma'am, could you possibly ask your boss to order something else instead?
No one gets my bro Ayato like I do. I hereby declare that Humbly Enough will be an everlasting symbol of our friendship, or my name ain't Arataki Ito! Hey, where's our food at? Hurry up, I'm almost done recounting the epic adventures of Crimson Staff.
As you can see, changing the order may be a little difficult.
Oh, brother, his whole ego is riding on this, huh? Even if we break the news to him, he'd probably...
Sounds good. I'll make sure he fills up on those. We'll just have to play the rest by ear.
Oh, so this is Humbly Enough. You guys don't mess around. Woo! Love me that portion size. Come on, compadre, grab a seat. We're all friends here, so don't hold back. I'm just gonna dig right in.
Boss, we should respect the local customs. Here in Liyue, it's polite to let the guests eat first.
Polite? Shinobu, I thought old-timey traditions weren't your style. Huh? Are you kidding me, compadre? Oh, wait, I get it. The food smells so dang good, now everyone's dying to go first. Well, guess I only got my own good taste to blame. Go on, dive in. I'll wait till last.
I see.
Finally, it's my turn. Woo-hoo! I spy a big chunk of deliciousness with my name on it.
Wait! Don't!
Huh? Wait, what is it now?
Okay, here goes. Anyway, so, Paimon forgot to tell you the really cool origin story of this dish.
Origin story? Dude, who cares where it came from? We all know where it's going. Am I right? Down the gullet!
Skipping the origin story is like going traveling without a tour guide. Trust Paimon, you get way more out of the experience after you hear it.
Paimon makes an astute observation. Much as every tea must be appreciated on its own terms, is it not a waste of the chef's goodwill to sample a dish without hearing its tale?
My compadre's goodwill, huh? Oh, can't have that going to waste. All right then, give me the full story. I'm all ears.
That's more like it. Let's start with the ingredients. Actually, no. Let's start with the story of Wang Xuan, which starts with the history of Dihua Marsh.
Now's our chance, traveler.
Man, the tale of Dihua Marsh hits hard. People in the past had it pretty rough. Makes you appreciate what you got. Humbly enough, yeah, that's a good way to think about life.
Darn, there's no segue to tofu from here. How did we get so off topic? Well, good news is there's only a little bit left.
Oh, compadre, Shinobu, have you been eating this whole time? Save me some dregs, why don't ya? That's it, I'm done waiting. It's my turn to eat.
Wait, boss, that's made of...
One moment, Ito. I have a small request, if you would be so kind as to consider it. I left home in a hurry and was unable to bring any of my family with me. They've all heard so much about you and are huge admirers of the Arataki gang, so they will be devastated to learn that they missed out on this opportunity. However, if you were willing to let me bring the remaining portion of Humbly Enough back to them, I'm sure it will help to lift their spirits.
Yeah, I don't know.
Boss, you gotta do right by your friends. They're pretty big on that in Liyue. Besides, you did eat quite a lot of the grilled fish while we were waiting for the main course. Including mine and Ayato's.
Huh? Oh, those were for you guys? Ah, dang it! I got too carried away telling that story, didn't I? In that case, pass my regards to your fan, bro. El Chefe, can we get the rest of this to go?
Yeah! Skyward!
Looks like that's all sorted. All right. Take some time to collect yourself. The next big group is coming in.
The secrets of the mechanical arts are too profound to convey in a few simple words. Oh, but why must the listener grow weary whenever I begin to divulge them?
Ugh.